Oh, Ryan.
Oh man. All right. All righty then. Good people. Welcome to episode 82 of Blerd Talk. I'm your host with the most, Josh, here with my co-hosts Ryan and Jason. How y'all fellas doing? Y'all feeling all right?
Oh well. Yeah.
I decided to start off tonight with news you can use. Okay. One news you can use. Apparently, I did good now watching Star Wars Acolyte because there's no season 2 and all merchandise has been removed from the Disney store. So they're basically trying to make it like it didn't happen.
Is that bad though? Is that bad? It was.
But you know what?
You never watched it, did you?
I never watched it. And I really do want to watch it, but I have no hopes for Star Wars. I know. As I said before,
the party over.
Star Wars is dead.
Is on.
Yep, Star Wars is dead. Star Wars is dead to me. I have said it plenty of times.
So you don't want to watch the Space Goonies?
I want to watch the Space Goonies. I definitely want to watch because at least the Goonies was good. Jason.
Oh man.
I did watch Furiosa.
Okay.
I did watch Furiosa. Not as good as Fury Road, but it was good. Entertaining. On a scale from 1 to 10, I'm going to give it I give it a 7. I thought it was very enjoyable. I thought it was good. I wanted to get out the way. Oh, and just to move forward, I just want to let everybody know, if you're watching this, everyone in here saw Alien Romulus. So this is going to be spoilers ahead. I'm going to keep it going too, but I just wanted to throw that out there for y'all in the beginning. Now, some other news. Apparently, and I'm taking this from the group chat and IGN where we get some stuff from. Avengers 5 reportedly has Shang-Chi as one of the main characters. So now we're at a toss-up right now if Shang-Chi is even going to be in Doomsday. Well,
I mean, he will not be one of the main characters.
He's not right. He's not going to be one of the main characters, but I'm pretty sure the rings are going to have something to do in Doomsday. You don't think so?
Doom's going to beat him up and take it from him, and we'll never know where they're.
I mean, you're right. You're not lying. You're absolutely not lying. Now, I don't know how.
They're trying to make too many things make sense all at once.
Thank you. Yes. And yeah, it's not working.
Now, this is very, very interesting. I have a couple multiple services saying that Chick-fil-A is planning to hatch a streaming service.
Hatch, I love what you did with that.
Like, now, knowing Chick-fil-A, they're not going to stream on Sundays.
Had to say it.
I've been waiting to use that.
I just want to laugh at the content that they're going to put on.
So,
I think it's
that's what I'm curious about, Jason. What are y'all going to put on that joint?
Hallmark, the Hallmark channel. What else is it going to be?
That's what I'm curious about. I wonder what they're going to put on the streaming service.
Lifetime might be a bit too much, Ryan. That might be.
Lifetime may be a bit too much for Chick-fil-A. No lie.
It's gotta be based on the, you know how Chick-fil-A rolls.
Yeah.
Oh, Inferno. We're going to get to that. He said, which movie is better in this year? We're going to get to that because I have some thoughts and I feel like my head is going to get chopped off. But before we get there, don't worry, we're going to get there, Inferno. I got you.
Can I interject with some news but not so news?
Sure.
Ladies and gentlemen, of the people who can hear my voice, Robert Downey Jr. is not a variant of Tony Stark playing Dr. Doom.
And let's get that out of the way.
Robert Downey Jr. is Victor Von Doom.
Yes, and I know some of y'all nerds. Yep, and I know what y'all trying to do.
Stop it.
There is a comic book where him and Victor Von Doom switch bodies. Well, switch minds, I should say. Yes, that is a thing. But this movie is not going to be that. I'm pretty sure they have said that.
Yeah, they
That
did.
this
Russo said
he
it.
is going to be
Victor
Dr. Von Doom.
Doom.
Period.
That's it.
Period. That's it.
There's no Tony Stark.
Yep. That's it.
Victor Von Doom.
Victor Von Doom. In other news, they showed a trailer for the Joker. Inferno said Iron Doom. I like that. They showed a trailer for Joker 2 in my movie of Alien Romulus. I'm a little bit more intrigued. I think I'm going to go to the movies now to go see it.
Well, Ryan. Well, look at here. Ooh-wee.
I knew that was going to make y'all happy. I watched the trailer and I'm like, okay, this is kind of interesting.
They said that the musical number is all in their head. It's not in the actual
okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm curious. I'm curious about it. I'm not going to lie.
You know, Joker and Venom come out the same, it's going to be,
I don't even know who did that. Somebody needs to be fired because if y'all put that same shit, there is no way Venom's going to survive.
But I think they're both in October, right?
I think so.
Yeah, not the same day. No, that'll be killed. That'll be MDK if it was on the same day.
Ryan, I don't know if you know who this lady is, and I'm going Etsuko. I won't butcher her name, but basically she did the voice for Ghost in the Shell and Bayonetta on the Japanese. So R.I.P. She passed away this past week. She was 61 years old.
The OG Ghost in the Shell.
The OG Ghost in the Shell. The OG Ghost in the Shell.
I got that on Blu-ray.
Great. Yeah, it's great stuff. Let's see what else I got. Jason. Now, okay, here's some more news that Jason just put me on. We all know, in fact, if I can rotate the camera, well, y'all not gonna be able to see it. Well, y'all not gonna be able to see it. But I have a big picture, a big movie poster of The Crow right here. Because The Crow is one of my all-time favorite movies. The original with Brandon Lee. The Crow, excellent movie. Now, Jason has just told me some news that I'm not quite too fond of because I seen the trailer for The Crow and I was like, it looks interesting.
It does look, yeah.
It does look interesting. It did look interesting. I'm not going to hold you. It looks pretty interesting.
It did look intriguing.
Yeah.
I am not
so you're saying that it's like flopping in the private screen?
Is getting bad feedback from
okay, and so for those of y'all who don't know, like before a movie comes out, they normally do like a private screening of it where like a handful of people, I don't think it's in one set area. They have it at different spots to like test the movie, and it's doing bad.
It is hard to and what I'm saying isn't an epiphany. It's just common sense. It's hard to recapture the energy that something that already came out originally. It's hard. It's hard, bro. Because when you, especially when you are going behind the movie, it'd be different if it was called something else. If it was called Devil May Cry, it looked like Devil May Cry. To be honest with you,
it kind of does look Devil May Cry. It really does.
So if it was called Devil May Cry, I'd be like, hey, that looked like fire, but it's The Crow. So you as soon as you say The Crow, I picture Brandon Reeves, the grit, the darkness. You know what I'm saying? We killed you, man. You know what I'm saying? The whole that's hard to follow behind, man. That's hard to follow behind.
You're right.
It don't even look. The original Crow had this vibe of it was almost like watching Michael Keaton's first Batman.
It really was.
Had this darkness to it.
Yes,
it looked like it was shot on a regular camera.
It does.
But that's the charm.
But
you know what I'm saying?
I was about to say, but that's the part. And one-liners for days, and actually the story was like. It was actually legit because it's funny because I remember when they was redoing the other crows, all the other crows were straight cheeks. Terrible.
Respectfully, this don't feel like there's a Tupac album and then there's somebody who's following right behind Tupac, but he's in 4K HD. It looked commercialized and you know what I'm saying? The original one is just got that grit to it.
Oh my God, it was so good.
And it's hard to recapture.
I really want y'all to see this poster. Maybe I'll snap a picture, put it on Instagram. This is a great poster. I
don't look like a video game.
No, so good. So good.
Sony did it,
No,
right?
no, not the original Crow. This new Crow. I said look
Right,
like a video
right.
game. Yeah, I don't like a
I,
video game.
But
but I did
Sony-
like the concept. Like the poster in the movie theater has like, you know how Brandon Lee actually painted his face? Well, in this one, it's just black, but it looks like tears running down his face. So I get that because the concept is in the Crow, he loses like so in the original Crow, he was a artist, like he was a musician. He loses his wife. And you know, they say the Crow brings back those who have. So basically, the Crow brings him back to life. He avenges everybody, but Ernie Hudson is in there. He's the detective. Like it was a good movie. So good, so good. In fact, Trina, the girl who plays Trina, is in there from Power Rangers.
Yeah.
Rest in peace. Rest in peace.
Would Crow be better off animated?
Yes, absolutely. If it's done, oh, I thought about this. If it's done like Castlevania. Because every time I look at Castlevania, I go like, holy hell, if they animated the Crow, because then you got to think about this too. You have a bigger budget. Now, it's not a bigger budget, but you don't have to put so much money into it if it's live. You know, when it's live action, that's a lot of money into it. You get some animators, and if it's done, because y'all, in the past 2 or 3 years, I would go ahead and say there's more animated things that's come out that has been like the animation has been a lot more enjoyable than the live action stuff.
That is
Crow
true.
and maybe they've done comic books for the Crow. Excuse me, but Crow has a lot of potential to create some nice little lore.
And I feel like it will bring more people in because even like I watched the trailer for Terminator Zero on Netflix, and at first I was kind of like, nah, but now I'm intrigued. Now I'm intrigued.
I don't need a trailer. I've watched.
I was kind of like, nah, I'm not feeling this.
I have not seen the trailer yet, but I do not care.
I want to see that now.
It's August 29th, right?
Yep,
week, right?
August 29th, next week. So I'm really intrigued with that. But you know what, Jason? That's a good point. There have been so many movies that I have seen that like really flop that I would go like, this would make a way better if it was animated.
Animated. Yeah,
because every time I think about Castlevania, just the scenes in Nocturne and the regular one, I say if this don't have like something like the Crow written all over it, this would be dope.
Yep.
Because did you ever see the Witcher animated joint that they had on Netflix?
Not animated, only live action. But I haven't watched the latest season.
Okay, so I haven't seen the latest season, but they have an animated Witcher on Netflix. Vicious. It is so good. So yeah, I'm kind of upset about that because I really wanted to see the Crow, and I may just be that dude that still goes see.
I'll watch it.
I still may be that dude and go see it, but I'm like, oh, and I know y'all gonna be mad about this, but Craven is growing on me.
Oh no, I was gonna get to this too.
Craven is growing on me. Craven is growing on me, man. Like it really is growing on me. Like I think it's gonna be better than Venom.
Well, obviously.
Do you notice the difference of vibe between the original Craven trailer and this one?
Yes, this one, and I'm not gonna lie, it feels like they redid a couple of scenes. Like
in the original one, wasn't his father like more of a mentor than like a mafia dude like it was in this trailer?
I don't even remember but just the violence alone, they kind of spiked it up on me. So the violence, like when he takes the little bear trap and like throws it on the dude's face, I'm like, oh my God. So you can tell they're trying to bring in a certain audience. You can tell, but I don't know. I'm kind of curious about Craven now.
They trying to turn because I do a rate out of 5. They trying to turn it to a 1 to a strong 3. Like so they know how they can stamp the 3. If the action is entertaining, that's gonna be enough.
That's gonna be enough.
There.
Yeah, that's gonna be enough.
And that's what I think. Because at best the story will be weak. But the action is
gonna be good because I don't see nobody caring about Rhino. Rhino is not a character that nobody really cares about. I'm like, okay.
Why my man look like an actual rhino? They just cannot put a man in a suit.
They cannot just put a man in a suit.
And do not talk about Paul Giamatti. We're gonna leave that alone.
That one doesn't count. That one doesn't count. Mink said this is still the Sony movie. I get that, And I get this is still a Sony movie. I definitely get that. But I am pretty excited. Like, at first I wasn't going to see it, but now I'm like, I may just go see Craven. I just may go see Craven.
I'll get around to it.
I bet you will. I bet you will. Yeah, so what else, Jason? I had something else for you. I still haven't watched The Boys.
Hey, Josh, come on.
I know.
Told you, Brian. The club lights is on, bro. You know what I'm saying? The janitor out there sweeping.
Oh, Ming said he only had 2 movies. I do want to go see Beetlejuice, and I do want to go see Sonic. I do.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Sonic.
Sonic come out this year?
I think so.
December.
Oh, it's December?
Year, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Sonic has not let me down yet, and I'm pretty damn impressed. Like, so did any of y'all got any news y'all want to? Oh, I know I talked about Shang-Chi, and y'all know how I feel about Shang-Chi. I really enjoyed it. Really, really enjoyed it.
You know how much he enjoys Shang-Chi.
Yeah.
And first of all, we
shout out to Scott.
Shout out to Scott.
Best movie in the MCU.
I was a little bit tripping. Okay, I was a little bit tripping.
A little bit. It's a cool movie though. It's a cool movie.
It's a good movie.
Yeah.
But I'm really curious to see where we go. For the MCU. I'm very curious. I'm very curious. I went back and watched James Gunn talk about his vision for the DCU now. I'm hyped to see Penguin. I'm super hyped to see Penguin. And I'm super hyped to see the Creature Commandos, the little animated one that he's gonna have. I'm hyped about that.
Yeah.
But does anybody else got anything they want to get off their chest before we get into the main bread and butter this week?
Nah, I just wanted to get that Dr. Doom one off. Like,
yeah, I'm glad you said, because a lot of people, but you know what? It's truly amazing to me, the amount of people that really want Robert Downey to be, they want him to be like, this is a good call. Like, and I don't know, and I'm not gonna lie to y'all, this may get some hate, but if we're talking about acting, I'm not saying that he's not like a good actor, but we're talking about like Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, Gothica. Those are like 2 movies off the top of my head that I was like, okay, Robert Downey is like a hell of an actor.
Yes, Marvel.
What's the one he did? Oppenheimer. Okay, but I truly think, and nobody can convince me otherwise, that Marvel was just like, we need him. We need him. He left such a big stake, because if I'm being honest, there's nobody else that can play Iron Man. Done deal. Yeah. Nobody else that can play Iron Man.
Yep.
It's the same way with Chris Evans. Nobody else can play Captain America. Done deal. Done
Wolverine,
deal. Wolverine. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And I see why they did it, but I just think this was a desperate move on there.
Pierce Brosnan. Yeah.
So,
yeah. Everybody wants your man's the dude who was the villain in Doctor Strange 1. What's his name? Is it
Mask?
Mask. They wanted him as Doctor Doom.
He will make a great Doctor Doom. He will make a great Doctor Doom, bro. That dude can act his ass off, bro. That dude will make a great Doctor Doom. Oh my gosh. Yes, that dude. Man, even when he was in, did you ever see Hannibal?
Yeah.
The show?
I was about to bring that up. Not
the show.
Oh, Hannibal was like that.
You need to watch that.
Yeah, Jason, you gotta watch Hannibal. Hannibal was like that.
That made me want to go to KFC and get some new suits.
Oh my gosh, Hannibal was like that. Okay, so now we're about to get into the bread and butter. Alien Romulus. Now I'm gonna tell y'all right now, this is gonna be full of spoilers. If you have not seen the movie, still hit that like and that subscribe button. We love you. Okay. For those who don't know, let's just get the easy part out the way. Alien Romulus takes place between Alien and Aliens. And if you have not seen those, I'm taking that you must be under the age of 30. If you haven't seen Alien or Aliens, I'm taking you're under the age of 30. You know what? I'm gonna save mine for last. Ryan, you never go first. Go ahead, Ryan. Go ahead. Go ahead.
All right. All right. Let's start with the. I really don't have any negatives to say about it. Honestly, the atmosphere was there.
Oh, I don't mean to cut you off, but I do have a question for you.
No.
Have you seen? Because because you're younger than us. You're younger than us. Have you seen Alien and Aliens? Or in fact, have you seen all of them? Aliens, Alien 3, Resurrected. Okay, cool. All right, go ahead.
I saw all that. Prometheus, Covenant, all that.
Okay, bet.
So I will say this fits perfectly in between Alien and Aliens. Like it feels like that's the perfect trilogy right there. Honestly, if I had to choose a negative, I wish there was just more characters, to be honest with you, just to kind of, have the more deaths. But I like each of the characters. My favorite character is Andy, the android.
I knew it.
He was my favorite. I felt so sympathetic for him. Just like little things like even the guy who was kind of being mean to him, even though he was a jerk, he had a backstory. His mom got killed because
by the synthetic. Yeah.
And so it's kind of like that. It made sense.
Yeah, and we need to give it up for David Johnson. That's the dude that plays Andy. Dude, he murdered that role. He murdered that role. Like, I'm watching this and I'm like, this dude is killing. And no funny, the girl who plays Rain, she murdered it too, because I truly felt like they were like great acting. Great acting.
Yeah.
Great acting.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
She felt for him, and it's like the aliens were good. One, shout out to Fede Alvarez. Because he's a good director. He did the Evil Dead remake in 2013. He did Don't Breathe.
Oh, okay. I thought you was talking about that one that we talked. Okay, never mind. That's not the same Evil Dead.
Which I still tripping on, but anyway.
We're not gonna get into that. Oh, right.
We said it was all right. We didn't say it was great, right?
No, I said that movie was straight cheeks.
Did I say it was cheeks too?
I think we both. I think we both agreed that that's
we said it was
cheeks.
Cheeks, Ryan. We said it was cheeks.
I can't remember if you said it was cheeks, but
I know I said it.
I think I did. I
said it was cheeks. I was like,
I think I know. The hate runs through my blood, so I think I'm gonna just assume I did. I think I did. I think because it wasn't really. Go ahead. I don't want to go.
Yeah. Let's go back to Aliens.
Yeah. We'll table.
But but I enjoyed the movie. It was good. It was everything I expected. I like how it kind of escalated each time. Like the movie could have ended several times, but I kind of love the escalation.
Yeah,
like it had that horror.
Right. It had that feeling like the old Alien, like you're not safe. I love that.
And that last creature, I was like, yo, what the heck is that? But I enjoyed it.
Okay.
But yeah, that's all I got to say.
Okay, so you feeling it. Okay. So on a scale from 1 to 10, what we giving it?
I give it 8.5.
What? Okay. I'm going to sum up my summary for you.
Jay, you got a question?
No.
I'm going to say this.
I'm just listening.
Oh.
It's the second best movie of the year.
Okay.
It's the second best movie of the year.
You know what? I think I can agree with that.
The second best movie. Alien Romulus is the second best movie of the year.
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and agree with you. Horror aspect there. Even if you pay attention to like when they're cutting on the computers and stuff, it's like just like the original Alien. Like the computers booting up. All that. Now, if I had a gripe about it, it would be 2 gripes. 1, when Andy tells them, don't sweat no nothing, your man takes the call in the middle of the damn show with all the face huggers. I'm like, what are you doing? I understand it's for the story, and I understand it's for the story, but I'm just like, okay.
He called because he saw them on camera, right? Was that what happened?
No, the girl called him.
They were watching him.
Right.
They were watching him.
Yeah.
I loved it. Just had that old feel, the face hug, and I'm so the face huggers moving so fast. I'm like, oh my, like, oh man. And then when they got my girl, I'm like, oh, come here, I was like, no. Okay. And I'm glad they actually explained the syncing up of the lungs with the face huggers, because most people don't catch that. So that was pretty cool. Movie was great. Excellent acting, superb. Everybody did a fantastic job. Whole time, Shorty got treated like a black girl in the beginning when she said she had enough credits, and the girl was like, I think not. Up the credits.
Right.
That's a Bama.
He's talking about another 9 years. I'm like, 9 years? Like, sheesh.
The dude who played, my man who played Andy, David John, he did an excellent job. The girl who played the main character of Silly, she did a good job. Direction was great. The ending, I agree. I saw it. John said, I agree. I saw it in the drive-in. Oh, wow. On Friday and went to the AMC on Saturday and saw it again. Damn, he went to go see it again. Love it. Had a lot of aliens. Yeah, it had a lot. It had everything. And it actually made me come home and watch Aliens again. And I watched the third and Resurrected, even though I like Resurrected more than the third. But everything about Alien Romulus was good. I'm going to go ahead and say, I know what you think. I know why you said that, Jay.
With 3 and Resurrection.
Yeah, I know you why. Because most people go like, wait, you like Resurrection? I was like, yeah, I liked Resurrection.
Resurrection was entertaining for me too. I'm not knocking. I'm just having flashbacks of Sigourney Weaver's baby kid.
Yeah,
Alien
the baby.
kid.
Alien Romulus is the second best movie of the year. And yes, for those of you looking, wait, are you putting it over Deadpool and Wolverine? Yes, I'm putting it over Deadpool and Wolverine.
Yeah.
I'm putting it over Deadpool. Right, the new Ripley, exactly. Javon said, Jason, he only came here to hear your review. So, yes, it is a great movie. I suggest you go see it. The sound, like even when it went like, remember like when they would just go stupid quiet and you couldn't hear nothing. Y'all, I was checking the seat and like, oh my God, what is that? Dude, I loved every second of it. Like I said, even when she was the ending. Okay, so for those of you who don't know, I didn't really like Prometheus. I thought Prometheus was cheeks. I was not. Alien Covenant was better, but I did not like Prometheus. So the whole
Covenant is fresh on my mind. So like, it's right there. Like I just watched it yesterday, so I
like Covenant, but I did not like Prometheus. So the
Covenant is better than Prometheus.
Yes.
Right.
So
but I was
the little
callback too, though.
The little callback they did to Prometheus, I was like, yeah, I don't, because you know the black goo and explaining, you know how the xenomorph, they can, it's supposed to be the upgraded human, but like I didn't.
You want me to wait, or because the ending of what you're talking about was kind of part of a question I was going to ask.
Okay, go ahead, give me the question. Or do you want to go on your turn? Do you want to go on your turn?
That don't look like the creators. So, and she didn't get no black goo.
Well, she stuck.
No, she did. Oh,
she stuck herself in the joke. Right.
Because the creator. So it was a human. Didn't that jump look like the creator?
So, but now here's the funny part. I don't remember. The creators were more like, they didn't look like that. Now they were
mixed, but it was mixed with an alien. And
that is true.
She had a baby.
See, that's why Prometheus jacked up the lore.
Yes, Prometheus jacked up the lore.
So that's part of my problem. Yes. That's part of my
What's going on, Style, for you? Yeah, Prometheus jacked up the lore, for sure.
That's why I have questions, because when that joke popped out, I said, that joke looks like a creator.
Right.
But it's alien style.
Right.
Yeah.
So, and I like how, pause, when they gave him the full frontal, your man just had a like an X. Oh, what is this?
They can't. They need to do a better job of explaining how some of these aliens are created. Because Covenant had the human like aliens too that was standing
exactly.
up.
Exactly. But see, that's the problem.
Yeah,
they did.
Remember they had an alien, a human. It wasn't like human, but it was standing up. It didn't look like an alien.
That was supposed to be the super black virus with human health, right? And see, the thing about it, remember in Covenant, Michael, the synthetic, is the one that kind of betrays them because
David. Well, David was.
Why I call him Michael? Right?
That's his real name.
That's his real name. Right? That's the actor's real name, right? But David is the one. So. David. I think
fresh in my mind.
Yeah, so they should have. The Prometheus one just jacks everything up, but
it did.
I do think Alien Romulus is a major go see it movie. Like you have to go see it. I will, like I said, it's second best movie of the year for me. So we got Dune 2, Alien Romulus, Deadpool, and Wolverine. Those are my top 3 right now. But nothing. Alien, I was so shocked at how good Alien. I left the movie theater and kind of like John was saying, I literally wanted to go see it again because I wanted to watch the rest of them and go, okay, let me go back again and see Romulus. I thought Alien Romulus was good.
I told you it was gonna be good.
I'm not gonna lie to you though. I kind of wish they would have had like a little CG version of Sigourney Weaver because I like how they did Rook. I know. I was just asking for it.
I really wasn't feeling Rook because it was certain scenes. It looked CGI.
Yeah,
they could have did a prosthetic in him. They could have did a prosthetic in him.
Yeah, the CGI was not, especially when his talking part came. And when she's climbing up the rope at the end, when they're about to hit the ring, the CGI didn't look good right there too. But it was doable. I did like how my man Andy gave her the leave her alone, you bitch. You know, that was kind of like, okay, they went back a little bit back. So, but that's my review. Yeah, seeing Kane on the screen. Yeah. I thought it was very good. I'm telling everybody go see it. And like, it's one of those movies. Okay, like me, I didn't see Top Gun Maverick in the theater, and I really wish I would have got a chance to see it in RPX because that is like my biggest regret with movies in the last few years. I did not go see Maverick in the movie theater.
Agreed.
And I was so mad because just the noise of the airplanes and stuff. That's how I feel about Alien. You have to go see Alien, not in just IMAX. I mean, you need to go see it in IMAX because they got the surround Dolby sound. You need to go see it in that because even when there's parts in Alien Romulus when there's just silence. And y'all, it truly was like, damn, this is breathtaking. Like the sound, and I don't really say like sounds to a movie, but the sounds in Alien Romulus, like the actual face huggers like crawling. Because man, it was so good. It was so good. I'm very pleased with Alien Romulus. I'm very pleased.
What's your score again?
Huh? Oh.
What's your score again?
So I gave Dune a 10, right? So Alien Romulus probably got to be a 9. It's probably a 9. Probably 9. I'm gonna go with 9 because I gave Deadpool and Wolverine like a 7. So yeah. So 8, 9, 8.5. Let's say 8.5. 8.5. 8.5. Uh-oh. Here we go. Here we go. This is it.
No, no, it's not. It's a 5 out of 5. I have no issues. I was actually shocked.
Wait, hold on. Hi, Javon, I told you my man wasn't gonna let me down. I told you to let me down. I know it. All right. Okay.
They did something sneaky to me personally, and even though it was sneaky, it worked. They made me care. And the previous Alien movies, outside of Alien, it wasn't about the person anymore. It was about the aliens.
Yep. Agreed.
Who they gonna kill, how they gonna kill, and how said main character is gonna get over it.
Yep.
I am one of the people who drooled when they said we're gonna make a prequel about how the aliens came to be.
Mhm.
And I was like, yes. It's like Terminator and Judgment Day. Like,
Yes.
yes, we're getting Judgment
Yes.
Day.
Yes.
Yes, we get to see how the aliens were created.
Mhm.
And they over geniused it so much so that people can't even firmly explain how they was created.
Right.
And jacking up the lore in the process.
Yes, agreed.
Mhm.
Agreed.
So I'm watching a movie where I don't care if the girl gave birth to a big face hugger. Because I want to know about the origins of the aliens.
Mhm. Mhm.
Unfortunately, Covenant suffered from the same thing because people walked away with more questions than answers.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Yes, you
But
did.
this movie said, damn the answers. Damn the questions.
Yep.
This is it.
Yep.
It's
Mhm.
survival is a bunch of kids trying to survive and better themselves, and they run into some aliens.
Yes.
I underestimated it. The youth is made it even better. They weren't adults. They weren't Sigourney Weaver.
Yep.
Mhm.
They
I
were
like that.
kids.
I like that.
Right. Yeah.
like that.
With only one having proper training of shooting a gun because of video games or whatever he said.
We talk about how that gun was just locking on the Bama. See, I was like, this shit is vicious.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Rook, perfect for him too. We're gonna speed past the aliens lore stuff. Y'all already know who they are. We've seen this before.
We've seen this a million times.
We're just gonna give it to you right now.
Yep.
It ain't no. The only twist is that's the alien from the first movie.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Yep. That's it.
Mhm.
Will Smith. I always bring this up metaphor. Will Smith hitch 2-step. Just keep it right here.
It's 2 steps.
That's all you need.
That's all we
Keep
need.
it basic. Keep it simple.
Mhm.
It
Mhm.
worked.
It worked.
Bring back the horror. Made me care. They got me, man.
And
They got me good.
they got your boy good.
Andy, this man went from nervous, shy,
Yep.
just trying to protect, to
Yep.
hard body for
Hard
real.
body.
And
Hard
by
body.
the way, unfortunate to the sister who was, originally got snatched up at that very powerful scene when they was telling Andy to open the door.
Oh,
Hey, look, y'all, if that's me, man, you listen to Andy. Don't open the door.
Don't
Let
open
me
that door.
figure it-
don't open that door.
But
Andy had to
that
make the
was-
call. Andy had to make
But
the
that
call.
was but that was the realness of the progression of the steps of the movie.
And-
Even when he
Mhm.
found out that he was gonna get scrapped once they get to the new planet. When he
Yeah.
switched up, I'm like, yeah, switch up on him.
So
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this, John. I did see that. I don't know if it was in y'all movie, but at the beginning of my movie, they said Hulu was gonna have a series called Alien Earth.
Oh, I didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm curious to
know
see
about
that. And Jason,
Yeah.
you brought up because when that scene happened, can we talk about the acting from the brother? Because first he went from angry, then like, Andy, please. Like,
Yeah.
his switch up is like, because when your anger doesn't work, you try to switch it up to be nice.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah. Oh yeah, this is like that. This is like
That
that.
man said, if I open the door, we all die.
Man.
I can't.
That girl who got snatched up. She's playing Hawk Girl in the new Superman job.
For real?
Yeah. Yeah, that's her. She's playing Hawk Girl. Yeah.
What was her name? Kay.
Isabella.
Isabella. Yep,
Isabella.
I got it right here. Yep, I got it right here.
That was actually the little girl in that whack Transformers movie, The
Oh,
Last
that's the
Night.
girl from Madam Web too.
Yeah.
You just brought up Madam
Hey,
Web.
you right. It say Hawk Girl, Superman. You right. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Actually, the girl who got, she got the alien on her first. She got the face hugger first. She did a good job too.
Yeah,
She did a excellent job too.
I cared about everybody.
I did. The movie made you care.
Nah, not cousin.
Oh yeah, he was an
my
ass.
boy.
He was an ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was an ass.
But
He
he
was
know
an
they-
ass.
did his job though.
Yeah, he was an ass.
But you know, I just saw they confirmed that he's the father of the baby.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
when she said, I'm not gonna lie to you, this what kind of blew it, this what gave me that. When she said it was some asshole who was the father,
Yeah.
I was like, okay.
Right.
But then what confirmed it is when he took the electric thing to the alien, and right before then they was like, oh, they looked at each other real seductively. I was like,
yeah,
oh man, yeah. John
Yep.
Andy's character was the best character, like period.
I ain't gonna lie, bro, that was hard. Like that's the red and his eyes going to the back of his head. That scene was just so tight.
And then like when the dude was about to get the face out, and then Andy just I was like, oh my god, this show is like that.
Andy, what is your primary objective? To do what's best for
the company. To do what's best for the company. Yeah. Hey, so when he said that, I was like, oh, because you brought up a good point, because for a minute I thought she was gonna leave Andy when he was like down in the thing twitching. I'm like, man, she gonna leave him. But then she went back for him. But she had said the whole movie that was her brother. She said that. Mm-hmm. She said that. So I was glad. And you know what?
Yeah, it's time to prove
their connection was so good. To me, they had to spend some time off camera and just like got cool, because they were like, oh man,
it was believable.
Yeah, I know. I do know. John Andy, the dude's mom got like the android made the proper decision. His mom died, and it was like he was such an ass. But you know what? That's good acting too. When you hate the dude in real life, you're like, oh man, this is good acting, because I hated that dude. 5 minutes in, I was like, I hate this dude.
Like, that was the one dude I was like, nah, no.
Bruh. And can we talk about how they was gonna leave him though? The girl just took off in the ship. I'm like, damn, they gonna leave him? Man.
But no issues.
Great movie, right? Y'all, there has not been too many movies this year that I have said, man, this was great storyline, great cinematography. Like, this was excellent.
I'm happy it was loosely connected from the other aliens.
Yes, agreed.
I'm very ecstatic about that. We gotta chill, man.
Yes,
it
agreed.
Told its own story.
It
was great.
Absolutely. It told its own story.
Now, respectfully, I still have Dune 2 as the best movie this year.
Still, I do.
For sure.
Even though they both are 5 out of 5s. But for me, that's a preference. If somebody was to say otherwise, I'd be like, I hear you. That's how great Alien Romulus is. Alien Romulus is. It's like, it was fire.
Alien Romulus. And John just said, see, I don't never think Alien was bad. Okay, 1, excellent. 2, good. 3, ugh.
What?
1
is a classic, 2 is a classic.
Well, I said good. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, I didn't put it in the right context. Okay, right. 1 classic,
James
2
Cameron.
Right, 2 classic. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't put it the right way for you. You're right. 3, ugh. Oh, Resurrected. I actually like Resurrected. I was like,
I can watch it. Yeah.
Okay. Prometheus, cheeks. I was not a fan of Prometheus. I was like, this is terrible. Like, I was
What's up with the dude being possessed by the black goo, but he didn't like turn alien or nothing. He was just like
I will say, Prometheus had some good music in it though. It had some great music in it. Prometheus had some
giant face hugger.
Yeah, and Alien Covenant. Okay, all right. But
what did it say? Like, what did it mean?
What, Alien Covenant?
Yes.
So now that
the design of the Prometheus and Covenant movie is to explain the origins of
but it doesn't do. You're right. It does not do a good job of it.
All it did was explore how David engineered the aliens.
Right, exactly. Because that was David. That's what David was doing. That's what David was doing. Absolutely.
Also, black goo that end up turning into nanites.
And this what I don't get too. This what I don't get in Romulus. The black girl didn't even know. Well, yeah, she was in there when they was explaining the black. Was she?
No,
right. She wasn't in there when they was explaining what the black goo did.
She was on the ship.
Right. Yeah. So I'm trying to figure out in my head what even like made her stick herself with that. I'm like,
maybe Rook telling her. Maybe Rook had said, because remember Rook was trying to get her to push autopilot or something, but he could have off screen could have told her. Well, that's my thing. And I don't know what it is. I ain't sticking
I ain't sticking
myself
myself with
with
it. Right?
no.
I'm like, man.
And you pregnant? Come on now.
Like I was like,
You made a
I hope they
creator
do
baby.
Alien Earth like they stay close. I have not read any of the books, the comics that came with Alien.
Alien Earth is like about the Wayland Corporation type thing.
I'm pretty
right?
sure it's gonna be about the Wayland Corporation.
I look. All right. So I see. I didn't want to go to like the lore too much, but so in doing my little lore digging because I
Mhm.
thought I just needed to. Man, I ain't even pay attention that on Alien versus Predator with Sanaa Lathan, the dude name is Wayland, and that's the company
Yeah,
that's in.
yeah,
I ain't even, bruh.
yeah.
I don't care about Alien like that until I
So,
just watch.
but
I
I
ain't even
do
know it was
feel
that
like
deep, bruh.
I do feel like with
And then,
Alien,
excuse me,
no.
AVP2. Now this ain't my fault. I knew it was going to be trash, so I've never seen it. But that's the Utani part of the company. I didn't know that either.
Yes. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I ain't see AVP2 because I'm smart.
So, and if I'm
I
not
knew it was going to be
mistaken,
trash.
in one part of Covenant, Wayland is talking to David and telling him
Yeah.
like, and if I remember, like I said, it's been a long time
In the
since I killed him.
beginning.
Right.
Yeah.
And he's
Yeah.
telling
Don't give me some
David.
tea.
Yeah. Does he actually tell David what his purpose is? Because I feel like David asked him what his purpose was.
He said, "I'm your father. I'm your creator," and he said, "You're my creator."
Yeah.
Okay. There were books and
He
comics of a war on Earth against the aliens. Oh wow. Okay. Well, I'm curious
Okay.
to see that because, like, that's another thing. I didn't even like the whole way. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. I really wasn't feeling Alien versus Predator. I really
the
wasn't.
first one, at least the first one.
The first one was all right. It was all right. Here's my thing with it though. I feel like sometimes they're just making unnecessary combos, and I definitely felt like that was one of them because it's kind of like you're forcing the aliens to be there. You know what I'm saying? Like I can see Predators because they had the ship and all that, but Alien, I was kind of like, And I know they kind of made it say like they was like hunting them for fun, but I was just like, okay, but
But the crazy part in the story, and that's why I asked about LV 426. Did I say that one right? Is that the right number?
4620, I think.
LV
LV
462.
46.
Anyway,
Yeah.
as I was doing my little research, the Predators end up on LV 462 and getting in a war with the aliens.
with the aliens. Okay, so
Mhm.
But
then
this is like in 21, 22, 100
Great
years
future. Well,
down the line.
I'm curious, and I don't remember, but I'm curious to see what happens. Okay, because if you notice, when they left, they were on Earth, right? They were on Earth when they.
Which one, Alien?
No. When they, on Alien Romulus, were they on
No,
Earth?
they were on Earth.
They were
No,
okay. That's what I thought. Okay,
No.
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
All right, never mind. Scrap that
No.
then. That's what.
Yeah,
Okay,
It was
scrap
on
that.
some, what was it? I forgot the name of the planet, but it was some other.
Okay, it's not
planet.
Earth. Okay. Well, see, that's why. So that's why I was curious when the Hulu thing came up in my movie that they was making Alien Earth, because I'm like, so I wonder how the aliens are going to get to Earth. If I had to say so, they're getting smuggled on a ship somewhere. That's what I'm thinking.
Maybe they got to, and because honestly, the Romulus, originally Romulus was supposed to come out in Hulu and not be released in theaters at first.
Oh,
They did a great job switching that up.
yeah.
Good play.
They did a good job
Good
switching
audible. Good audible.
that. But you know what?
It's-
And you know what's sad? I will say this. I was going to say this to you too, Jason and Ryan. One thing about Alien Romulus, it's a movie where you don't have to see Alien. You don't have to see none of the other Alien movies to understand it.
Yeah.
And I thought they did a good job with that too.
That's the part with Rook, man. That when he did that part and broke it down.
Yep.
I was like, beautiful.
Yep. Beautiful. Yep.
Because they are knowledgeable of the fan base of who's going to come watch
Exactly.
So
because I don't know about y'all movie, there was nobody under the age of 30 in my movie. Nobody.
See?
There was nobody young in my movie. Nobody was young. Everybody was like 30 and up. 31, 30 up. 30, 31 up.
If they had wasted their time explaining Alien, people would have been like,
yeah, exactly.
Get to the killing.
Right.
Yeah, it was damn gruesome. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. The part when she was icing in the acid blood, I'm like, How's she going to escape this?
Yeah.
Wait, oh yeah.
And then she shot herself down. I
And-
was like, this shit's dope.
And Andy was a good job of bridging to that moment too.
Yep.
He did a good job.
Yeah, he did a good
He's like,
job.
hey y'all, listen to him.
Yeah.
And they like,
Mhm,
it was
mhm.
that's
When
what's up,
when
man.
Andy hit the run. I was like, Andy was
But,
like
man,
that. Oh man.
those face huggers, man.
He
They were
reminded
more
me of
scary than
Spock.
the aliens.
Were they?
Yeah.
He reminded me of
Yeah.
Spock. Great
Oh,
movie, man.
yeah, he kind of did remind me of a little bit of Spock. You're right. You're
Yeah,
right.
great movie, man. I knew it was gonna be good, but I ain't like I walked away from it like, is it better than Doom 2? I was like, nah, it ain't.
It makes you second guess.
I'm
I
with
hope
John
if they
for
do
the
Alien
most
Earth,
part.
they
It's
stay
1
close
and
to the
2.
books.
It's 1
Yeah.
and
So
2.
John said in the comic, there's something called royal jelly that transforms humans into alien. Whoa. And they tried to make it on Earth and infect everyone they came across on their way. Oh, wow. Okay, I need to see that.
I can't believe they just over genius Prometheus. Like, it takes me all to this day. It was a simple question we just wanted to, and they did all this black goo and these pictures
And that's
these
what, yo,
creators and these destroyers. I'm just like, what are y'all? The
This is too much.
engineers. I'm like, man, what are y'all doing,
This is too
man?
much. This is too much. Alien Prometheus.
Confucius.
And I remember thinking to myself, even if you didn't see, you would have, okay, well, I can at least say between the fake face huggers, remember, because they have face huggers too, but their shit was like real stupid. They look like little butterflies. I'm like, this, like you said, this does not answer no question about
You can
aliens.
look at butterflies.
Yeah, remember, so they had face huggers in Prometheus, but they weren't really face huggers. They were smaller.
Oh, the little
Yeah.
snake-looking Jones, which was stupid. If something opens its head up to you, bro, and it's hissing,
Bruh.
why are you trying to touch it? Like, that, okay, that was
But
stupid.
I was just about to say about my man who thought he fried the alien, but he got close to the pod and Joe took out his eye. I was like, you idiot. Why would you look at that?
He took a taser to the jump.
Yeah, he took the taser and he got it. I was like, oh, okay, he getting it. But then the tail came out and he was like, ooh, a tail. Like, you idiot. I was like, you idiot. Oh my
You ain't that
God.
curious.
And
I
you
knew
know
what
what?
was coming, and I was happy.
I knew it too. And I'm glad I didn't watch a lot of trailers for it because you know me, Jason, when it comes to horror movies, I don't watch a lot of trailers. So
You know what's crazy?
what?
In spite of the trailer, it didn't give anything. What made that
Oh,
movie great?
for
It didn't
real?
give anything away.
Oh, that's correct, because I didn't see any. I'm scared to watch.
See, but that's the point of it all. See, that's what makes it great. In
Right.
the trailer, they showed, the face hugger almost getting the person in his mouth, and she looked away and it missed. They showed the aliens chasing them. They showed that in the movie. The trailer still didn't give anything away in spite of showing
Yes.
that, because what
Okay.
makes it great is deeper than that
Yeah.
darn trailer. I am stunned. Like, I cared.
All right. So Javon,
I'm stunned.
John said, I like how they showed and removed the face hugger and freeze. I thought that was pretty good. Because they never really explained, like, I like them explaining like what would happen if you try. I mean, I feel like they explained it in older movies, but it was never dug into. They was just like, don't remove it, you kill him. And no, Javon says, Javon a little hurt right now because Jason, he thought you were going to be like, this movie is shit. I'm dying. But he said, in no way was that better than doing. I think he meant to say Dune 2. Y'all, no, it's not. No, it's not better than Dune.
No, it's not.
It's not better than Dune 2.
It's not.
Dune
But
2
it is
still
clear-
holds best movie of the year right now.
Yeah,
But-
it's second to me. But if somebody came up to me and said Alien Romulus, I'll
Yeah, exactly. And I do believe that it is the second best movie of the year.
It's the second best movie.
It's the second best movie of the year.
It clears.
Alien Romulus is the second best movie of the year. Like, and like everybody was like, oh, better than Deadpool and Wolverine. I was like, yeah, it's better than Deadpool and Wolverine.
Yeah, it is.
It's better than Deadpool and Wolverine.
Easily.
Like easily, right? Not even like I gotta guess it. Easily better than that.
Yeah.
Jason, I did want to tell you, I'm scared to watch it, but apparently there's a teaser trailer for Welcome to Derry. That's gonna be on HBO.
Oh.
I don't want to see it though. I don't want to see it though.
Right. I ain't seen it.
Did any of y'all have some closing remarks? Any trailer you saw before Alien Romulus that was like, oh, I want to see that? I mean, even though mine was Craven and Alien Earth and the Joker. I was really that trailer for the Joker has made me change my mind on the Joker too. It really has. It really has.
You gotta get that Craven out your blood, though.
But the Craven really had me, boy. It really had me on the go too.
No, and I love Aaron Taylor.
Yeah, Aaron Taylor. Yep, he's a good actor.
I love him. So we ain't doing that. But just like Ming said,
okay,
Sony.
That's true. But hold on. What if Sony? Because here it is. Don't get me wrong. Sony still put out Into the Spider-Verse. So maybe I know it's animated. I know
it was animation,
but maybe, just maybe, maybe they would surprise us. No.
Well, when you go see it, you let us know.
I got you.
The trailer is definitely better.
Yeah. Yes.
But I'm not equating that to the movie being better. I'm just keeping it in the realm of the trailer being better.
I'm with you.
As far as the movie goes.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you, John. That's a good one. I really don't buy a lot of movies on DVD, but Alien Romulus is one I would actually buy to like watch, like with some deleted scenes. Yeah, that'd be good.
Man, that movie was impressive.
It was so. Yo, I'm trying to tell people, y'all, Jason. I'm not gonna lie to you. Okay, all right. So I got a confession to make.
I was talking to the screen. That's how I knew it was good. I was talking to the screen.
Don't go in there. After I watch a movie,
don't open that door.
Don't open that door. You know what's back there. After I see a movie, the first thing I normally do is I either put in a group chat, but I don't put in a group because we have a Blerd Talk group chat. But I try not to put it in there because I know I'm going to go ham if I put it in there. So I try to stay out the group chat. The minute I left the movie, the first thing I wanted to text is like, this is second best movie of the year. And I wanted to say it for Scott because I knew Scott was going to be like, oh, here he is again.
I thought Scott would peep it when I said, I got questions. And I don't do stuff like that on the normal. So when I said I got questions, I thought Scott would catch on and be like, oh, he cared. Like, I'm like, hey, wait a minute. I need some questions answered.
When you said you had questions,
it was too good of a movie. That's why I had questions.
The minute you said that, I was like, so that means Jason was paying attention. So that means he wasn't clocked out. So he wants to know the Lord. Ryan, I kind of had a feeling that you were going to like it. I was like, okay, Ryan's going to like this.
I knew I was going to like it, but I didn't expect me to watch Covenant and then do some Googling.
Yeah,
right. Because that baby alien at the end of Romulus made me think I missed something.
Yeah. So
I was like,
same. No, same.
It made me think I was like, wait a minute. It looked like to me, it looked like the creator. So I'm like, I remember Prometheus, but I never watch Covenant all the way straight through. So that's what I was like, am I missing something? Let me go back. Let me see more questions.
Yeah. I was kind of like you. I was like, okay. Like you said, this kind of looks like a creator, but why got the
That joint was a whole baby in an acid eggshell.
Right.
Like, dang.
So I wonder, did her fetus turn into that acid eggshell then?
Yeah, because her breast milk was acid, right? Didn't she dig in her shirt and when she pulled out her fingers, it had her breast milk was acid.
When was that?
That's what that was. Before
the alien killed Andy.
When Andy came back into the room, she was looking at her shirt
on the floor. Yeah,
I remember that.
And she dug in her shirt, and when she pulled her hands out, it was the acid blood on her fingers. Her breast milk was acid.
I said, yeah.
And that's when she was like, and that's why the alien came up and smelt her. He knew
that it was
her mother. But when she was like, "Get away from me," he was like,
Okay, I was about to ask, why did he kill her? That's his mommy, I guess.
Because I'm taking that he felt so defensive. She was banging the get away from me, that he was just like, oh, okay.
And maybe the acid breast milk played
Well,
a
see,
little
John just
part.
said that I didn't think the baby would attack his mother. But if you look at nature in general, there's some mothers that actually kill their babies.
Yeah.
So
Because remember,
Yeah.
she saw it coming, so she's like, "Oh my god!" And then that joke
Yo,
just crushed Andy.
no, when he turned around and that joke was just sitting there, I just felt so
Oh, man.
uncomfortable, but in a good way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It did its job. I was just like, oh, if that thing came to me, just take me now.
But it was
And
funny.
that joke, it sniffed her, and she
Yup.
was like,
Yeah.
Well, it's funny when the thing came out of her, she was like, "Get it away from me." She told
Mhm.
Shorty, "Get it away from me."
Yeah.
She was like,
was
"Get that
hard.
joke away from me, bro."
She running with that. That joke said,
Yeah,
"Slip."
yeah, that was like,
Get
boy.
right in
I
the
know.
ship.
Well,
Wow. I was like, "Oh," I said, "Oh, the cocoon acid." I said, "Dang." I said, "Oh."
That is crazy.
Oh, son. Oh, I ain't gonna lie.
But you know
That part scared me too. When
But you
when,
know what's? Go ahead. My bad. Go ahead.
oh, when she was crawling back up the rope and the thing came out, I was
Yeah.
like,
But you know what's crazy? Even though we talking, so see, here we go. I don't want to poke holes, Paul. So remember, she ripped the umbilical cord from the baby, right?
Yeah, she
With her
did.
hands, right?
Yeah.
There was no acid blood from that to the.
maybe that part we may be digging a little bit much in, because I was thinking the same thing really, because I was like, wait, if the thing had acid in it,
Acid.
okay, but I was like, maybe I'm going a little bit too much. I'm going a little
Okay,
bit.
all right. Let me. I have a theory. Maybe when it came out, it was a cocoon, but as a defense mechanism, it started to
Get the
become-
acid
Become
inside.
acid.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just
That joke
assuming.
went
I don't
right
know.
through.
Because
Yeah, I
God
was
knows
like,
that baby grew.
oh.
That baby, it went from a
That
baby in
baby
2
grew
minutes.
quick.
It was a baby
2
to a
minutes.
4
That
month.
baby. Yeah.
That thing went from a baby to a full-time alien and have a job. I was like, oh
I
my
said,
God.
But for
That
real,
alien had a
I
job
said,
by the
oh, the acid blew through the floor.
Yo,
I don't think that was his full form though.
Probably not.
you don't think
Because
so?
remember when it started to drink her blood, that's when it grew the tail. So I wonder if it kept eating or whatever, would it had, you know what I'm saying?
I'm not gonna lie to you. It gave me real Splice vibes. The alien, that part gave me
Yeah.
real. And you know how I feel about Splice. I was like,
Yeah.
oh my, this is giving me real Splice vibes. I don't like this. I was like,
But what kills me, but doesn't, what kills me, but it's still genius. I hate it, but it works. Is they don't have to explain it. It's an alien,
Yeah.
so it's just like,
yeah.
so. But I want to know. I want to know.
Yeah, and Ron, you made a good point. The movie could have ended so many, like it could have just ended with her and the thing, and then maybe the next one the baby comes later. But then I feel like that kind of would have left it open. Like, wait, what happened to the baby? It like does the,
Exactly.
so yeah,
Exactly.
Every alien movie outside of Prometheus and 3, and well, technically 3 in a way, and Resurrection, the alien's always hanging off the side of the ship.
yeah.
It's all 3, she killed herself when the alien was popping out. That's what I say, except for 3. In Resurrection, they were crashing to Earth and there was no left. But 1 and 2, they think it's sweet. Whole time the alien's on the side of the ship. That one alien.
No. When she took the little X-ray,
And not
and then,
Prometheus.
when she took the
That was
X-ray and
hard.
saw the
That
jump
scene.
moving, I was like, oh my God.
Here we go.
And you could feel the panic in her
Yes,
eyes, bro.
yo,
Like,
and that's
she
why I
was
said-
making me panic.
Yo, she was. I was touching my chest. I'm like, what the fuck?
You said
I'm like, what
panic.
the-
You said panic. I thought you was about to say pain because I felt it.
Man,
I was just like,
her
you can
act-
hear the ribs, the chest breaking, the
Oh.
bones. It's like Google, Google, Google. I was
And
like,
I
"Whoa."
love how when that baby's that small, nobody takes a crack and going like, what the hell? Boom, boom, and just start doing. I like everybody just lets it go. I'm like, oh my God, kill the
Don't
shit.
get me started. Don't get me started.
I'm like,
Alien
kill it,
Covenant.
kill it.
Alien Covenant. Don't get me started. Alien Covenant. Don't
Oh
get me
my
started.
God. I'm
Don't
like,
get me started.
hello. And it's funny because even the face hugger scene, first of all, I really thought about that. There is no other better way they could have did that. The water adds more suspension, but more suspense to it because
No.
It
when
snatched him up first.
when it goes in the water, dude's like, holy hell, wait, what was that? And he's like, whoa,
Right.
whoa.
It's something in the water. It's something in the
And
water.
then, and now me, my big ass would have been trying to jump on the door like, ah! I was like,
Yeah.
oh my God. But like everybody was just like, where is it? But when that Joe had him on the ground, I'm like, yo, this is, and then, I'm not gonna lie to you. I think this is the first movie where we seen a lot of them. Like,
Yes.
this is the first movie where we seen like a lot of them at once.
Mm-hmm.
And
In a
that
group.
scene, I could feel like when the air started like getting up in like temperature, just to see them like the thing expanded and then their tails moving. I'm like, oh no, oh no. But then when they ran out and it was like 30, 40 of them, I'm like, oh my God.
Slipping through the door.
Yeah. Like to walk in that door like Pink Panther.
Hey, look. Look, y'all my bros. Face hug and get me. Don't waste your time.
Hey, son, same. Just put me out of my misery. Just go ahead and do it. Because I ain't gonna lie to you, Jason. I said the same thing. I said, if I get hit, I told Justin, if I get hit by a face hugger, man, put me out. Because I don't want that shit bursting through my chest.
They ain't about to burst through my chest.
No, put me out of my misery.
For about a minute.
Like you just gonna have to shoot me, bro.
Yeah, take me out.
Take me out.
The fact that thing is coming out and going into
and then it chokes.
I'll be
Then it chokes.
That's borderline.
Yeah, that's yeah. Take me out, my G. Like, no. We got to do what's good for the company. Take me out. We got to do what's good for the company. Take me out. I'm like, no.
Homegirl woke up. She like, yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah, she's
Andy
like,
just started malfunctioning. I'm like, oh my gosh. Then somebody said, seizures. I'm like,
oh my God.
I'm looking at the pregnant girl. Yeah,
and you're right.
I'm like,
the bones cracking. You can hear like you can hear the bones cracking. Oh my God, bro. That thing was like that.
I wonder, say homegirl just woke up right from the face hunger. I wonder if she made herself like cute. You think that would have helped?
Nah, because I think by this point, well, here's the thing. I don't think, if I'm not mistaken, look, I'm not gonna get into the whole lore of it, but by this time, I think it's already too late because when I'm thinking when the alien comes from that face hugger, it's already at least a little fetus at that point. So it's kind of like, can you really just gag that up at that point? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, that'd be hell of a hug and you throw it up the oh my God.
But I can't bring up Prometheus because homegirl got the face hugger out of her stomach before that Joe was about to wild out.
That's true, because she did cut it out of herself. You're right. Wait, she cut it out of herself.
But she did, but
the husband
did like a regular alien though.
See how they do that? That's no, Brian's right. That's my point.
You're right.
She got it because she had sex with her husband.
You're right.
And it didn't like a regular.
Yeah, John, that was pretty cool too. He said, John said, I like them showing the skin and shit. Yeah, that was pretty dope. I was like,
man.
But they don't get to explain it because it's unexplainable, even for the characters involved.
I'm gonna throw something to y'all.
Give me something.
I think the xenomorph was made a little different. The head was a lot more transparent.
I saw that too.
And did you see like the xenomorph?
They're not the same aliens.
Yeah, they're not the same. Okay, so they're not the same because I kind of like how the xenomorph. It kind of had like some silver in his head because when she shoots him in the head, it was like silver. I was like, that's kind of dope.
Yeah.
When I was doing lore stuff, bro, they done showed a various different type of breeds.
Xenomorphs. Okay.
Yeah. They call one a neomorph. The one from not Prometheus.
Covenant.
The one that looked like a human, not look like a human, but stand like a human.
Shorty acted her ass off when that joke was in her though, because she just leaned back. She's like, "Oh,
yeah.
What's going on?"
That's when the weak captain pulled up on the alien and shot it, and David lured him to a face hugger. Said, "Yeah, look in there." It's in there. Come on.
Yeah, I was like,
"Ain't no way you gonna get me to look at that joke." Well, see, now that's another thing. Okay. I'm going to touch on this because we passed the hour. But that's another thing. We know they go from eggs to face huggers to xenomorphs, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, never mind. That's what happened because they already caught the face huggers. Okay, never mind. Question answered. Okay, never mind. Question answered. Okay.
But the captain, he blasted a neomorph or whatever they want to call it, an alien covenant. When David led him to the eggs, why didn't you just blast the eggs?
Dummy. They said in the movie that each host is different, so it's a chance that alien and humans may be different. Oh, I didn't catch that. Okay, so that means I did like that because I was looking at the alien's hair. I'm like, oh, it's kind of like transparent. I was like, oh, that's kind of dope. Then like it had the silver in it. Like it looked like his neurons were firing too because right before the little thing came out the mouth, it looked like it made like a little zigzag path. I was like, oh, that's kind of dope.
Yep.
I was like, that's kind of dope.
Yep.
I
need them to do some type of clever animated series or whatever where they just release
that's Alien will make a good animated series too.
Research files of how these different aliens
it needs to be like a prequel. Yep, I agree. I agree.
I'm getting confused by the minute.
Well, see, and this is what I think they may have to do too.
I am, bro.
They may have to tell people, you know how they kind of do with the DC universe. They say, okay, this is lore, this is not lore. They may have to do that with Alien because I think they so much
AVP lore because it's technically a prequel because AVP happens in the 2000s,
right?
Or the 90s or the 90s or 2000s, whatever. So technically that can be considered a prequel.
Thank you, cuz I appreciate that.
Happened in the 2100s and all that, but and Wayland and Wayland.
Or they could just disregard Prometheus and Alien Covenant and just pretend.
Man, I appreciate that, cuz I appreciate that. We got told.
I'm with that, bro. I'm with that.
I'm with that too. I'm not gonna lie. Xenomorph was the white-looking alien.
That
Colonel Marines alien anime or CGI.
It actually made me think. Where was
Colonel
Ripley in Aliens?
It would have to be anime. Seriously. It would have to be like an alien anime. It would have to look like that. If I had to put it to an anime looking style, it would have to be like help me out here, Jason. It would have to look like it would have to look like Berserk. Like the first Berserk.
And I think the narrator or the story for Alien should be the androids.
Like because talk about narrating what's going like what happened.
Yeah.
That would be
they're the curators of all this aliens being born.
Yeah, so they are.
They should be the one in each era, however you want to break it down. You have your one alien as your one android that's like, this is what happened. This how I swindled them. This how I made this particular alien.
I'm not gonna lie, David swindled everybody in Covenant.
yeah, that's what he did at the end of the Covenant. He was like, this is what was the other robot's name? No, well he said David at the end, right? Or did he said David
because I always think about
they did the log where they said everybody from Covenant died except for Tennessee and the girl.
Yep.
And some flare fire. And we're on our way to
the Final Fantasy CGI was nice. Yeah, they could do it like that. That was actually pretty good.
I need to know, man. I'm confused.
Now you're gonna make me watch all of them like in a row, so I can.
Don't watch Covenant.
Don't watch Prometheus. That shit was
don't watch Prometheus.
Great cheeks. It still hurts me that I spent money on that ticket. I hated Prometheus. Oh
you already know.
Oh,
my creator woke up. They spoke something to him. Get him out of here.
When I tell you I hated Prometheus, I was like, the only good thing about Prometheus was the music. That's it. That is it. Anybody got any closing thoughts, things you want to see coming up?
For anybody that's watched Afro Samurai, Afro Samurai is the villain.
Where can I watch that?
Crunchyroll.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
5 episodes.
I think I will.
You can try, you know what I mean?
I know what you mean. I think I am going to get the Alien box set. Alien is enough. To me, Alien kind of sits in the same range of Back to the Future, Terminator, where you could get the box set. You can get a box set. Yeah, man, you can do that. The box set.
The box set comes with 3 in Resurrection and Prometheus and Covenant. They ain't worth the box set. Just buy 1, 2, and Romulus, and we good.
Or you just when you get the Prometheus DVD and the Alien Covenant, you just sell those straight off to somebody who don't know.
Get that out the way.
I want to thank everybody for showing. The chat was live tonight. John, Chase, Javon, Ming, we were live. Style for you. The chat was popping tonight.
I'm sorry, Javon. Maybe the hate will return
Oh
next
man.
or whenever we do the show again. I'm sorry, man. It was a great movie.
The
I was so
Milkman
shocked.
95 just watched it yesterday, loved it. Yes, absolutely great movie. Like I said, Alien Romulus, second best movie of the year, hands down.
Yeah.
Terminator Zero, Javon said releases in a week. All for it. Cannot wait for that. After watching it, I'm kind of excited about Terminator Zero. I'm kind of hyped.
Me too.
Make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe button. I was waiting for the hate. Langley said I was waiting for the hate with Javon. Jason, you really let the people down tonight, Jason.
I'm sorry, y'all. It was a good movie.
They was waiting for you, Jason. Jason, I'm not gonna lie to you. Today, when I said we was gonna be talking about Alien Romulus, both Langley and Javon were like, "Nah, man, we gonna watch it for Jason because we know he about to tear the new one."
I'm sorry, but hey, y'all know this is a rare moment.
This is a rare moment.
You know what I'm saying? This
It's a rare moment.
Once the Cravens get the rolling and the Venoms get the rolling and the Star Wars get the rolling, I'll be back.
I am super excited for Beetlejuice. I cannot wait for Beetlejuice. I'm hyped.
Would that be a spoiler if Hate J came back for Beetlejuice?
The Milkman 95, thank you for subscribing. We love you, baby. Jason, I would not be surprised, but if I'm being honest with you, I'm excited for Beetlejuice, but
Me too.
I don't think it's going to live up to the hype that I'm thinking about. If I'm being honest with you.
So wait, where excuse me, before we go, where's your hype level for Beetlejuice?
My hype level is here. My expectation that the movie is going to be good is here.
So you would say your hype for it is a 9, but your expectation level is at a 5 or a 6?
Like a 5. Like a 5. Okay. Like it's, okay. And I already watched one trailer for it. I said I'll give myself one trailer for that, and I was like,
hype level 1. Expectations -3.
Yeah,
that's by design.
I mean, I don't blame you. And it's because I like the old Beetlejuice. Ryan, like, man, if yours like a -3, mine's like a -10. You don't think it's gonna be good either? Yeah, me either.
No, I didn't say it wasn't gonna be good. I said hype and expectations. I don't know what it's gonna be. I'm keeping everything down here, man.
I'm going to be really surprised if Beetlejuice is good. Though. I'm rooting for it. Because I will say Beetlejuice, Craven.
You got the perfect song.
The Joker 2, Superman. Even though it's Marvel, I do want to see Captain America. I do want to see Captain America.
That's actually the only MCU. Y'all, they about to this. I don't know if this will be a hot.
I know what you're about to say.
I don't know if this will be a hot take, but I'm just going to assume.
I know what you're about to say.
Brave New World.
I want to see.
I'm more excited to see that than even RDJ as Dr. Doom and even the Fantastic Four.
Absolutely. I'm 100% agreement.
I'm not trying to be funny. I'm just being honest.
Nope, I'm 100% with you.
I literally don't care about Fantastic Four and the new Avenger movies with RDJ as Dr. Doom. And there's no knock on even besides the subliminal of RDJ coming back as Dr. Doom. Even with that involved, I'm still not
interested. Yeah, I'm not interested in seeing. Yeah.
And respect, Majors could have still been Kang. My hype level would probably still be the same because of the lack of consistency or the consistency of how bad the MCU has been.
I think Loki made me want to see Kang more. Loki made me want to see Kang.
I'm with you, but you know what messes me up when you say that? I'm looking at Loki as a classic MCU show, especially season 2, right?
Season 2, yep.
The movies aren't translating on that same level.
Yeah,
so I was looking at it as, look at Ant-Man 3.
Terrible. That's pretty bad.
But Kang cooked.
Kang cooked though.
Jonathan Majors cooked.
He cooked.
No knock on my man Paul Rudd.
Right.
I love. You know what I'm saying? Douglas, I love him.
Yep.
And Michelle Pfeiffer, right?
Yep. Michelle Pfeiffer. Yep.
I love her too.
But Ant-Man,
way
I agree. I know what you. Ant-Man just nobody kind of cares about Ant-Man. Like I get you. I'm with you.
But Kane Cook.
Don said
like
I'm a Marvel super fan, but right now I'm hating Marvel. Yeah. And see, I'm the opposite end. I'm a DC head, and I give DC a lot of shit because I am a big fan of theirs. But what's our quote this year, Ryan? And Gunn we trust.
Oh, and James Gunn we trust.
And James Gunn we trust.
And stop saying we don't need the trios. We need the trios.
We don't.
Oh, and the fact, real quick, Superman, they might not have to do reshoots because James Gunn has laid out everything that. Just watch. Just watch. Get here fast enough.
I'm just laughing because when I hear reshoots, I'm just thinking about Craven. I'm like, Lord, they 360 this one. They looked at Madam Web like, oh, hell,
this ain't gonna fly.
We can't go out like that.
Yo,
we can't go out like that.
It can't be. That's what I'm saying. Craven can't be no worse than Venom, Madam Web, the Fantastic Four with Michael B. Jordan. That was terrible. Oh my God. And Morbius?
I ain't even see Morbius. I'm gonna stay where I'm at though.
Bro.
Normally I don't mind taking the risk and jumping on the cliff.
You remember that scene in Billy Madison when he's like, we are all a little bit dumber now by standing here and listening to you. That's how I felt after I watched the Fantastic Four joke. My brain cells have now died watching this.
And that was Jared Leto.
I mean Morbius. No, Morbius was better than the Fantastic Four.
No, who played Morbius?
Jared Leto.
Yeah,
Jared Leto.
But it was so bad though. It was. So
I guess we all have our George Clooney.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. We do. Because I know George Clooney. Oh my gosh.
I know we all have our George. Oh, last thing. Hey man, Michael Keaton, leave him alone, man. Okay, that man is 60 years old. He could do what he wants. People came after him because they asked him about how he felt about the Batwoman movie getting canned, and he said, "I don't care. It was a fun time. I got paid. I will. Die well."
So
come on, bro. It's Michael Keaton, y'all.
Okay. I'm gonna touch on that before. I'm gonna touch on that before we go. I know why. I'm saying I know, but I know why Batgirl got canned. I'm not gonna lie to you. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna say it. Some people will get mad. Have we not on this show talked about how whenever there's a woman leading the charge, people just don't watch it? May I bring up He-Man again? Great show. People were mad because Tila was in this, was the main character. Upsetting. What did we just talk about, Jason? What show was it we just talked about with the woman lead? Oh, Batman the Cape Crusader, where
Love Lies Bleeding, you mean?
And the Penguin was a woman. And people were blowing up on Reddit about that.
Oh, that show was amazing, by the way.
Thank you. It was a good show. I don't know what people's, and I personally would have loved to see Batgirl.
Okay, but and maybe we should say this for next week. I don't know if I want to push it further, but
okay.
I'm with you. The problem is that's sort of the same argument that's going on with Acolyte.
Oh, they're saying because it's a female lead that's why it flopped? You know what?
Go broke is the quote that they've been using
for
Acolyte. And Ryan saw the clip of what I'm speaking to. So
this is what we're going to do. This is what we're going to do. Next week.
I don't think Acolyte was terrible because of that. I think it sucks because it sucked as a Star Wars.
So
movie.
should
the agenda part lead at we can wait till next week.
No, that's all I'm going to say. I'm going to watch it. And next week, this is going to be the topic. Women in cinema.
Yeah, go ahead and end it, man, because we can go another 2 hours. That's all I'm like. Go ahead, we can.
Thank y'all for watching. We love y'all. If you can't be good, be good at it. Next week, tune in next Wednesday. Blessings for everybody. Love y'all.